Welcome to the music channel. I've started a music channel. I just want to talk a little bit about what I use, who am I, why should you even listen to my music, and I know it sounds like I'm stepping on frogs. That's my look. That's what I go for. So we'll just talk a little bit about how I got into making music, what I use. Can you use my music in your videos for free? Under no punishment of the law? We'll get to all that.
A secret society silently lying, like a last breath they're dying.
So I'm probably not going to make a bunch of videos like this. This channel is mostly going to be music videos and maybe some behind the scenes of how music came to me. Like that first video, the Let Me Fly song, that came to me in a dream. I kind of wanted to make a full video about it, but let's just talk about that briefly. I was in like this theater and I'm on this crane or something and I'm about to film this play or something, and I had the new Canon camera, the Canon R5, that was probably on my mind from my camera channel, and so I'm using that, and then all of a sudden I hear this guy start playing guitar, just two chords. It was and so I'm on this crane and I'm hearing that in my dream and I'm like, what? And then I just started singing that, let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands. And it was just those lyrics. That's all that came to me. And I was like, oh my God, this is so magical. Oh, I wish I made this song. And I woke up and I'm like, I did. The dream world sent it to me. So I was like, okay. And I remembered it. As soon as I woke up, I was like, let me fly. So I immediately went to go just create it, get a rough copy down, because that's what happens with me. Music just comes to me. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not even making it. I'm hearing it from something. It just comes in my head in the shower. You never know when it's gonna hit. And it's happened a couple times in my dreams before, but that was the first one. It was so clear. And I just remembered it, immediately started working on it. And admittedly, I changed it quite a bit. I was almost disappointed in that song because it wasn't exact. It was like acoustic guitar and just singing, and I put my funk into it. So it is what it is now. Maybe the universe didn't want me to do what I did, but it was fun. So when it comes to how did I start making music, it was just my mom bought me my first keyboard. I was like 4 years old, I think. And I just remember playing a little song. It was like 3 notes. Da-na-na, na-na-na. And I was like, wow, what a classic. And I remember waking up super early in the morning. I was so excited to play that amazing song that you just witnessed. And I was like, oh, this is the best. And so that just started it. I started playing the keyboard, and as a teenager, I would start playing the drums and guitar. I play everything, not anything very good. I just play everything quite poorly, but good enough. Like in high school, I was very into music, obviously, and I was like the top student. My teacher would embarrass me. She would be like, okay, folks, now that Casey's coming up to play, this is how it should be. I'm like, I'm gonna mess up probably. Teach, watch it. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not bragging. I'm not good at anything. I'm not great at playing the keyboard. If you had a piano and you invited me over and asked me to play something, I'd probably panic. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I take my time with my music. It just comes to me little bits, and I edit it, and I'm not like a live performing. I could never sing. My voice, you heard it already with the Let Me Fly example. I need some auto-tune. I do very specific things with distortion and echoes, and I sound nothing like that.
She's waiting for my love. She's waiting for my love.
But this is how it is in the music industry. There's songwriters, and then there's the people who actually have talent and can do that. Basically what I'm doing, I'm the songwriter, and you're putting up with my lack of talent by doing the music myself. And sometimes I get my girlfriend to sing in there. She's better than I am, at least. But that's what we do. You make by. You don't have to be the most talented. Just have a dream in your heart. So keyboard's my main thing. I can play the guitar. I don't have one anymore. and I can play the drums, but probably not rhythmically like you'd expect them to happen. So keyboard's my main thing, and when I got my first program, which was FL Studio, Fruity Loops back in the day, I realized that I could have the drums, guitar, any sound, and make an entire recording studio in a program. I didn't need all these giant racks of shit. It was so exciting. So the first program I started on, Fruity Loops, I just made a couple, not many songs. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. A lot of my songs had these irritating clicks in them. I was like, what the hell is that? I made some of the best music, and I didn't realize everything was clipping. I'm a moron. So I was using that for a while, and then one of my buddies had this like burnt copy of Reason. It was Reason 2.5, and he had the code for it. His friend burned it for him, and I was like, what is this? And I couldn't figure out how to use it. I was like, we went to this event, a Reason, like it was this music event, and one guy had a Reason booth, and I saw it there. I was like, how do you record sounds? And he showed me the sequencer. He just like lifted it up and he's like, there, and then you press record. I was like, oh. And that's when it was started. Like I couldn't record anything. I couldn't figure it out. Should have just watched a tutorial. I'm a moron. But once I got that, I started making the music consistently, and I learned the program bit by bit, and I still don't know it very well. I just took a course on Reason 9 because that's what I had, and I just upgraded to Reason 11 Suite, which is the current one right now, but I refused to upgrade until I watched the Reason 9 course. And I did, so I know some things. I learned a bunch of stuff there. It was surprising, but I know maybe 10 to 15% of what that program can do. It's so complicated. There's so many routing options. Like, oh, you can plug CV into this. And I'm like, what the hell is CV? So I tweak, I make some sounds, I just turn knobs. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have some semblance of dignity, and I make it happen. So for the longest time, I was using that burnt copy of Reason 2.5, and I decided once I started to sell my music, which is available down below at all times, vegetablepolice.bandcamp.com, I decided then and there to buy the program because I'm gonna sell music. It's like, okay, I've committed to Reason now, so I bought it, and it's not like Reason is the best DAW possible. I don't even know. I've had envy of others. It's like some of the sounds in Reason, I don't know what I'm doing to manipulate them to what I really want. So it's like there might be a better DAW out there, but I'm so used to Reason now, it's like I'm gonna stick with it. Reason's my jam. It's funny, most of the music I make is just for my other videos. I have 2 channels now, Vegetable Police and Camera Conspiracies. And so like, I always have background music, but I also do B-roll. When I'm testing cameras and stuff, I get squirrels, I'm feeding squirrels, and I need music for that, and I make it all myself. I don't want to use copyrighted music. The first video I ever made on Vegetable Police, I was using like some Johnny Cash stuff, and they copyrighted it. I was like, oh God. And then that section was silent. I was like, what the hell? So I'm making my own music, and I decided then and there. And for my slow-mo street crossings, you need music for that. So that's my basic story. I never took lessons. I'm not that good. It just, music comes to me, and the main goal from that point is, can I get that sound out in real life? And it's hard, and I will study further. I'm gonna get a Reason 11 course soon, but that's it. So can you use my music in your videos? I don't care if you do it, if you wanna do it. I'm using Bandcamp. It's just, there's no automatic copyright strike that's gonna come to you. I get so many emails asking, I'm not gonna answer it. This is the one answer. Yes, you can use it, go ahead. The only caveat I have to that is try to use it properly. There's certain sounds that go with certain emotions. So it's like if I have some goofy song and you're just like, it's at your wedding, like, know how to use it. So lots more videos to come. I'm making one called Squirrel King. I was doing some B-roll of squirrels. There's a bunch of jars on someone's lawn. That's good times. I was making a video, and then I wanted new music, so I just started making this song, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good song. So Squirrel King is coming out soon. I got the footage for it already. I need to finish the song and then I'll make the video. And that's what this channel will mostly be, just music videos, the odd behind the scene thing. And if you want to support the channel, music's always down below. You can pay $1 for each song or more, or the discography. Everything I've ever done is 15% off always. So you can do that, or buy the Stern Beats merch with my little symbol there. Am I gonna die here? No. Merch down below, Patreon, all links down there. Check them out. So I'm done. Thanks for watching the video. Thumbing it up. Subscribe for more videos.